close-up on Patrick then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Patrick, as I was saying, welcome to Dallas. It's nice to have you here.
Thanks, it's good to be here.
And you were telling me that you come down here every so often for horse shows, is it?
Yeah, Lisa and I, my wife and I, raise straight Egyptian purebred Arabians in Houston, and we come here for horse shows. Matter of fact, last year I came here and rode my Western Pleasure horse in the Southwest Regionals and went top 5 on him, qualified him for the Nationals, and I was shooting Dirty Dancing at the time, so I couldn't ride him, so Lisa took him to the U.S. Nationals and went top 10 in the nation on him.
Wow.
We're doing real well with our horses. Our little filly, our little princess, she went top 10 at the Egyptian event last year and at the Egyptian event again this year, and that's an international show, so it's considered world. So we're doing pretty well, but you have to be guided correctly or you can lose your shirt.
How many horses do you have?
We have 2 Arabians with Tom McNair International in Pinehurst, Texas, and in partnership with others there, and then 4 fun horses at our ranch in California. I rodeo and calf rope when I'm not shooting. So horses are my biggest love aside from my wife.
Your wife's name is Lisa?
Mm-hmm.
Is she an actress? Or?
Yeah, it's Lisa Nimi.
Uh-huh.
We actually just starred in our first film together in Africa, which is another Vestron picture. It's called Nomad the Warrior. I just finished 3 films back to back, Dirty Dancing, Nomad, and Tiger Warsaw, where Piper Laurie and I starred together, which was really exciting too, to get to work with Piper. She's an amazing actress and really, really neat lady.
Too bad, Patrick, you just can't find any work.
I know, knock on wood.
Have you ever played a Western or something where you've had to ride horses?
Well, North and South, I rode horses all through that for a year and a half. We shot it for a year and a half, and then in Red Dawn, I rode horses, my own horse actually, in Red Dawn. And a little bit of an idealistic dream. I'd like to be responsible for bringing back Westerns at some point, or partially responsible, or some portion thereof.
You'll go up for a Western and they'll say, no, you don't look the part. You can't. You don't look like you sit a saddle good or something, you know. That's Hollywood.
It's on the same hand, I'd like to be responsible for bringing back musicals. So I've got Lisa and I have our production company really happening now, and we're developing 3 scripts at the moment. One with Gene Kelly, which is really exciting. I mean, to even get to meet the man, much less work with him on a professional level. I'd met him first when he was with Francis Coppola, when they were planning on bringing back musicals. And I went in and auditioned for him. I did Tulsa from Gypsy for him, and 1 number. And then Zoetrope folded. And really, the way we got to know him is he came to see a play that Lisa and I and Nicholas Gunn wrote called Without a Word, about our lives as dancers in New York. And I really, really impressed him, and he felt that we were the couple he'd been looking for years, and we started developing this project together.
Will Gene Kelly then be producer, or will he actually be in the film?
Not sure. And actually, everything's had to be put on the back burner for a bit because he got sick, and then went off to Paris to see his daughter. And then Lisa and I have since gone on and started developing another dance script with William Blaylock, who was the producer on Grandview that I did with Jamie Lee Curtis and Tommy Howe.
Yes. A lot of people probably don't know about your dance background because the films that they've seen you in and the television things, you really haven't danced, or at least you haven't had a dancing role in films, have you?
No, I wanted to keep it quiet for a while, just from, like growing up in Texas, in Houston, dancing is not something that's, too widely accepted. And so, well, I guess really it comes down to that I didn't want to have to fight the stigma dancer turned actor. Now it's, actor with other talents. And so now people are finding out the kind of dancer I am after having established myself as an actor, and it's a point of interest.
Was most of your dancing, though, ballet and classical?
Yeah, well, ballet and jazz and modern tap. My mother didn't believe that you could truly call yourself an artist unless you're well-rounded in every level of the arts. I made my living as a singer for a lot of years. Really did me a lot of good, especially dancing with ballet companies, because when you have a choreographer like Twyla Tharp or someone come in to set a ballet, many ballet dancers are very stiff when they're asked to work in some free form movement, or in the jazz class, they look like ducks out of water a lot of times. So it really helped me move up in the dance world fairly quickly, because I could do, every level.
In this film, I must tell you, Patrick, you're wonderful in this film.
Oh, thank you.
Really.
Thank you very much.
I enjoyed your performance so much, both the acting and, of course, it was fun. I knew about your dancing background, but it was so much fun to be able to see you up there on the screen dancing. But I wonder about one thing. Do you have any sort of problem with the title, Dirty Dancing?
I hate the title Dirty Dancing. Absolutely hate it.
I'm going to ask you to start that one more time, because you can't.
Oh, it can't overlap.
And it could be an editing problem. It's too good.
Okay,
to mess
okay.
up. Okay, let me just give it to you again. Well, we would have had to stop anyway.
These questions did.
Move on to the next one. Is there a way